Hello everyone, and now welcome to a 1v1 matchup, Hitman versus Hunter. This game taking place here on Turtle Rock. Hitman spawning as the purple orc player here at what I'll call the 3 o'clock position. Gonna speed things up just a little bit. We don't need to see a bunch of buildings being, built. Meanwhile, Hunter on the opposite end of the map at what I'll call the 10 o'clock 10 o'clock position, opening things up. He will be going for a Demon Hunter with some archers as well. Interesting to see classic Blade Master versus Demon Hunter instead of the more meta Keeper of the Grove. As well, if we remember carefully, this is Turtle Rock, so Turtle Rock, the item drops the higher, and the fact that you need faster movement all the way around does go for more agility based heroes from the Night Elf and the Night Elf and the Orc team. There are no agility human heroes. Coming back through, Demon Hunter picking up Slippers of Agility +3, going to get in a little bit of additional damage and armor and still move along his merry way. Meanwhile, Blade Master still has his Scroll of Town Portal. Interestingly enough, gonna go ahead, sell that Scroll of Town Portal, pick up Dust of Appearance and a Circlet of Nobility, and perhaps try and disrupt. Hitman looking to steal experience. And more than anything else, there he goes, gets the Windwalk Strike, gets mana burn for all of his efforts, and may try and, get in a little bit more damage again. Picks up a Ring of Protection +3, the item off of that Ogre Warrior, and that additional armor is going to make that Blade Master so difficult to take down. Already up to 8.6 armor. What is that? 33% damage reduction. Yep. Essentially 50% more effective hit points. If you guys don't know what I mean by that, I do recommend you check out my WarCraft 3 video about how armor works, as a lot of players try to correct me in the comments when I say effective hit points and I don't understand, only for me to redirect them to the video and they're like, oh, you taught me something. Demon Hunter now going after, gonna mana burn the Ogre Magi here. There's a Grunt nearby as well. Demon Hunter wants to go after all of this here. What is the Blade Master doing? Purposely trying to hide away from everywhere as well, and trying to figure out where exactly his opponent is. This has been a strange positioning between these two agility-based heroes. Both are just trying to figure out where the other is while not getting scouted and spotted. Grunt gonna perhaps retreat all the way back here. Tech to tier 2 nearly done on the side of Hitman. Meanwhile, Hunter about halfway there. Blade Master still wandering black here. Both sides sitting on level 1 heroes. Is the Demon Hunter gonna try and clear out this creep camp? No, picks up Boots of Speed, and now will be wandering around the map as well. All right, 2 Grunts out onto the battlefield here. A little bit of damage onto the Demon Hunter. Low hit point or half hit point. Grunt may want to retreat back. What is this Blade Master doing? Just allowing that Grunt to take a bit of damage. Blade Master could be joining in on the fight as an archer. Now going to perhaps try to get in some body blocks as well. Grunt's getting into position. The Blade Master of Hitman normally is very involved and very engaged in the fight here. Are we going to see a 3 units around here? Oh, we could see a 3 units around here as the Grunt going to go ahead and break free. What a brilliant micro play in this scenario and situation. Scroll of Town Portal being used, and that is just... I know in the end it an impact of the game, but the execution of that trap by Hitman, some sort of trick play to bait him into confidence, and now forcing Hunter to burn a Scroll of Town Portal. It is going to be a Tauren Chieftain now versus a Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch now looking to retreat back here. Tauren Chieftain already out here onto the battlefield, as the Blade Master is out here onto the battlefield without any real and consumable items. Is he going to try and rejoin in here as the Grunt opts to go for Endurance Aura first, and now will need to try and protect against the Demon Hunter and this Naga Sea Witch. All right, what is this Blade Master doing? Blade Master going to try and go after the Ancients of Wind and take them down before they are fully constructed, perhaps trying to slow down this Druid of the Talon strategy. Tauren Chieftain off on the other side of the map, gonna attempt to get to level 2 as well, as this has been a low-level hero game. Blademaster racking up quite a bit of damage onto the Ancient of Wind, but not gonna be able to truly take it down, as we see a mana burn onto the Blademaster. Blademaster, you heard the sound effect for the Wind Walk, and then, well, the mana burn went down, and the Blademaster is still taking quite a bit of damage. No boots of speed on that Blademaster, unable to outrun the Demon Hunter, who does have boots of speed, and now a Naga Sea Witch gonna perhaps try and get in front as well, and the Hitman, realizing where exactly that Naga Sea Witch is running off to, gonna perhaps try to double back around. Blademaster continuing to engage, going to try and time the waking up of these creeps. Is he going to end up getting taken down? Yes, by the Demon Hunter with a mana burn, trying to ensure that enough damage was dealt there. 2 timely mana burns for the death of a level 1 Blademaster, and some early effective play by both sides, as the Blademaster should be able to hit back onto the battlefield here with really no problem. Ancient of War, well, absorbing quite a bit of damage. Gargantuan Sea Turtle going after that Ancient of War here. Druids of the Talon, excuse me. Fairy Fire, and also dealing a little bit of bonus damage since it is magic damage here. Now finishing off this last giant Sea Turtle. Tauren Chieftain out here onto the battlefield, gonna clean up this Ogre Magi creep camp. Could get to level 3 fairly fast, and he has opted to go for Shockwave. Shockwave, very effective against those Druids of the Talon, who tend to line up in the back. But, well, we know that Shockwave does penetrate that front line, dealing a terrible damage. Blademaster seeing that level 2, Tauren Chieftain seeing that level 2, items being transferred back around. Blademaster now with, well, dual circlets of nobility and a slippers of agility. Extra hit points, extra armor, extra damage, and now some useful consumable items as well. All right, at the 8-minute 30-second mark of this game, we are finally going into some creeping, going after perhaps this forest warlord creep camp as well, wanting to get to level 3 on the Tauren Chieftain and perhaps get some decent items on that Blademaster. Are we going to see some ensnares? No ensnares as of yet. Actually a bit surprised by this. Perhaps the Raiders don't have ensnare yet to try and force this engagement. Meanwhile, Panda is out here on the battlefield. Night Elf opting to go for a third hero and not going for a Goblin Tinker, instead going for the Brewmaster, who now has picked up Endurance Aura off of this red creep camp here. Tauren Chieftain has gotten to level 3. Blademaster going to be staying at level 2, finishing off, getting Boots of Quell to Loss, now up to plus 13 damage and nearly 10 armor on this Blademaster. Blademaster may be difficult to take down. Brewmaster, Breath of Fire, Druids of the Talon, gonna be removing much of the armor here as we're going into an engagement now. Wisp, 94-point critical strike, trying to finish off some of these Moonwells. Ancient of Wonders joining in on the battle. There goes an ensnare onto the Demon Hunter. One Moonwell getting taken out. Spirit Link cast across multiple units. Ensnare still going down onto the Demon Hunter here as we see, well, Cyclone forcing engagements like it always does. A Shockwave ripping on through, but only the level 2 variety. Not going to really put any damage onto those Druids of the Talon as of yet. Mana burn onto the Spirit Walker. Breath of Fire finishing off the Spirit Walkers, as well the ethereal form does mean they take quite a bit of bonus damage. Hitman not having a good day at all in this fight. Hunter continuing this pressure. However, the Demon Hunter using the Potion of Invulnerability in time. Fork Lightning coming back across. There goes Raiders as well. Breath of Fire continuing to stay true as the Naga Sea Witch slowing things down, making it difficult to try and retreat. Blademaster trying to go after the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter low on hit points as well. Both sides could end up losing their heroes pretty quickly if they are not careful. Another mana burn goes down as the Blademaster with Fairy Fire ends up still being revealed here. All right, Panda is in position. Is he going to end up getting taken down? No, Cyclone onto the Blademaster. Breath of Fire ripping on through. Blademaster going to try and go after, and yes, does finish off the Panda at level 2 there. Ensnare going back down the other way. Blademaster having a difficult time just staying up in the air, but those Spirit Walkers have been able to disenchant those Cyclones pretty consistently. Both sides exchanging back and forth blows, but the Blademaster of Hitman comes over the top with a 104 critical strike. 31 supply compared compared to 44 now, as the heroes were all taking down Blade Master, with Spirit Link somehow still staying alive amongst all of the fights here, and a crazy battle here in the center as the Spirit Walkers, well, continuing in this engagement. Demon Hunter now back out onto the battlefield, ready to push back this army, but the falling of a level 2 Panda and level 3 Demon Hunter, while a level 3 Blade Master sub 50 hit points is able to escape. All right. Do we see any more? I don't see any more fairy fire across this army. Hitman able to move around. Meanwhile, Hunter is looking to pick up some additional consumable items, and well, there it is, a wand of mana stealing, not the item he was really looking for. He wanted potions of healing or potions of invulnerability. Those would be the better varieties, as well, you're already keeping your opponent's mana in check with a level 3 Demon Hunter with level 2 mana burn. Hitman coming back across here, level 4 on that Tauren Chieftain. Blade Master sitting at level 3 has Claws of Attack plus 12. The Blade Master getting those Claws of Attack plus 12, gonna start doing 204 critical strikes, and that is only at level 3 without a Kodo Beast. All right, that is level 3, no Kodo Beast, still doing some crazy critical strikes, and the critical strikes have been falling for that Blade Master. All right, going after units here. Claws of Attack plus 5. I'm going to go ahead and get picked up. Blade Master already at plus 30. Are we going to be looking at a Kodo Beast anytime soon? No, we are not. There is no bestiary, only a barracks at... Oh, there's the bestiary. So we should be looking at a Kodo Beast sometime soon here, as the Ancient of War taken down there. All right, Endurance Aura, a Blade Master with some big damage. Raiders now trying to make their way back over. Staff of Preservation saving the Naga Sea Witch right there, as we could be going into an engagement. All of the Druids of the Talon quickly take to the skies, trying to ensnare them down. One Druid of the Talon going to get taken down. Another gets taken down. 228 critical strike. That is the stuff of nightmares if you're going up against a Blade Master. As a Shockwave now rips on through. Druids of the Talon unable to attack the ground, as we're looking at the Panda now out here onto the battlefield as well. Are we going to perhaps get some Breath of Fires across this army here, as the Demon Hunter does have access to a bunch of Moonwells, but still absorbing quite a bit of damage. Druids of the Talon able to fight back another way here. Tauren Chieftain wants to line up another Shockwave. Is he going to... Yes, hits down 2 or 1, and now putting another Druid of the Talon on life support, as the Blade Master now lifted up into the air again. Blade Master taking quite a bit of damage, constantly getting cycloned up. Is he going to get taken down? Yes, Breath of Fire finishes him off, as the Blade Master falls at level 3. Demon Hunter continuing the chase, unable to, well, catch up, as Scroll of Speed coupled with an Ensnare makes the pursuit, well, pointless. Tauren Chieftain, Blade Master resurrected at the tavern, back out onto the battlefield here. Blade Master needs to get healed up once again. 45 supply compared to 50. Hero kills have been numerous on both sides, as the Blade Master with plus 30 damage could still deal a pretty big blow. Still no Kodo Beast. Not quite sure what the reasoning is behind that. But well, Hitman is a better Orc player than me by far, as the Tauren Chieftain now making its way back around. Gargantuan Sea Turtle, potential Creepjack situation. Scroll of the Beast could give some big damage. Demon Hunter down to 350 hit points after a Scroll of Healing. Has a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Uses that right there. Spirit Link right there, as that's always a dangerous proposition, trying to, trying to bait the Blade Master to chase after your hero when you don't know when a critical strike is going to fall. Blade Master causing a bit of problems there. A big Shockwave there, as the Demon Hunter now down into the red hit point zone as well. We do have some Scrolls of Healing that could be used. Staff of Preservation could be saved. Demon Hunter in a little bit of a dangerous scenario, trying to chase back around, as the Tauren Chieftain retreats back home. Level 3 Blade Master, level 4 Tauren Chieftain going up against level 4, level 2, as well, healing is going to be incredibly important. Demon Hunter up to 300 hit points there. Scroll of Healing was used. True Shot Aura now given to the Panda, as that is going to be a big damage bonus for all of these Druids of the Talon, dealing 1 or 7.5% more damage, essentially giving 0.1 additional damage. All right. Naga Sea also benefiting a little bit there. We're perhaps going to see some ensnares as the Tauren Chieftain and now Blade Master going to try and engage. Naga Sea retreats back home. There's a couple of ensnares as the Scroll of Town Portal coming back around. 204 critical strike, trying to finish things off. Is the Blade Master going to be able to stick around? And that is the question. A little bit of damage there. No Fairy Fire and no additional Cyclones. A bit surprised by that as the Blade Master runs back through and is now perhaps going to try and take down some of these buildings. A ninja expansion also being placed down by Hitman as he has one expansion here and is now setting up an expansion off to the north and down to the south. He is setting up multiple bases all over the place that are difficult to be scouted out. Even if you shut down one, you may fall into some, well, false sense of security, thinking that you are okay economically, not realizing that there are 2, perhaps even 3 other bases out there available. All right, getting trapped into a corner. Scroll of Town Portal takes everyone and whisks them away. Hey, Red Warrior, nice hit and run tactics. Orc playing the Night Elf strat. They have no secret bases pretty much all over the place. Demon Hunter sitting at level 4, Brewmaster sitting at 3, Naga Sea is sitting at 4, as well as this expansion is gonna start, has already been mining for quite a bit of time as the Demon Hunter now looks to finish things off. How much gold is in? 10,000 gold starting, so about 1,000 gold mined all together as those peasants, or those peons trying to do some work only to see this base destroyed. Also, Druids of the Talon finding this base as well. Gonna go ahead and shut it down. The Raiders, however, gonna take down one of the Druids of the Talon. There goes another, and suddenly the 4 Druids of the Talon being left behind here actually look pretty weak, as the Great Hall is still gonna have no problem whatsoever. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter, Naga Sea Panda gonna try and engage. There goes another ensnare. Druids of the Talon able to retreat back. This expansion may get operational as this Great Hall is still going to become completed. All right, Ancient of War also being built right next to that. That could get shut down. Tauren Chieftain getting mana burned right there. Units trying to retreat back. Druids of the Talon jumping up into the air. You see a bit of Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Tauren Chieftain now thrown up into the air again. Low on mana, won't be able to shockwave, and now is going to be completely surrounded. There's that Kodo Beast that I was expecting much earlier, as I believe there was a potion of mana and shockwave followed by a Scroll of Town Portal to get everyone back away. All right. This Great Hall does not look like it's going to be able to mine very much. An Ancient of War nearby going to shut this down. Meanwhile, this Great Hall able to get fully saturated once again. Hitman needing to heal back up his army. 62 supply compared to 44. Hunter trying to shut down all of the bases all across the map as, the gold mine here, another 500 gold has been mined out. Demon Hunter sitting at level 4. We're going to see a Breath of Fire, Fork Lightning taking down multiple peons there, as this base is going to end up falling. Cyclone picking up the peons. That seems like a bit of a waste of mana, but when you have that many Druids of the Talon, time is of the essence, and you don't want, the repairs to keep that base operational. Druids of the Talon are going to go ahead and land. In comes the battle here, and here we are, a beautiful shockwave across the center. Scroll of Healing to try and counteract that once more. Tauren Chieftain could try and land down another shockwave in here. He does not have any additional potions, gets mana burned, and now is pretty much in the spot he wanted to be with no mana and no way to handle that situation at all. 55 supply compared to 40. Tauren Chieftain could get taken out, completely surrounded by units here, as the Tauren Chieftain gonna fall at level 4. Brewmaster stays at level 3, no level ups at all, but falling of a level 4 gonna cause a bit of problems. Watchtower is now also being placed down as well, as the Ancient of War here is trying to take down this Great Hall. These 2 watchtowers look like they will be up and operational. No, a big Breath of Fire, and they arrived right on time to take down these towers before the towers could really get operational, and perhaps this base will fall anyways. Ancient of Wonders being built off to the side here. Druids of the Town going to shut down this base once more, as Hitman's multiple bases are now getting all cleaned up. Meanwhile, Blade Master going after the main bases here, down to 40 supply, trying to take down all of these Moonwells, and any chances of perhaps trying to keep keep all of these units all topped off on hit points. Main bases only have another 12 seconds of mining left. Raiders now being brought over. They are going to take down this Ancient of War fairly easily, and I believe, yes, with Pillage, gonna get level 5 also on that Torrent Chieftain. All right, Great Hall going to end up getting taken out. Level 3 Shockwave could spell the difference now. Staff of Preservation, Tree of Eternity now trying to make the slow walk there as the Blade Master, even at only level 4, getting in some major damage as multiple ensnares could go down onto the Demon Hunter. Torrent Chieftain is going to try to throw down a Shockwave. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, trying to break things through. Demon Hunter in a bit of trouble. Is he going to be able to stay alive? Shockwave takes him down, and that is pretty much going to be it. Torrent Chieftain still fighting pretty strong here as the Blade Master trying to go to town against the remainder of the units. A nice potion of healing there as the Blade Master now could be in a little bit of trouble. Down to 39 hit points. Spirit Link still taking damage, down to 13. Has a potion of, or has no invisibility as Fairy Fire is still right there. Scroll of Town Portal going to go ahead and save the Naga Sea Witch. Teleport just slightly away. Torrent Chieftain doesn't have enough mana. There's a big Breath of Fire right there trying to finish off all of the units. There goes the Naga Sea Witch. There goes the there goes the Panda, and the Torrent Chieftain gets up to level 6. I don't even know how to describe everything that happened in that last fight. So much going on back and forth there. Hunter actually having the higher score overall, had higher level heroes, but the Torrent Chieftain in the end did get to level 6. And well, that was enough. Just so much attrition damage. Hitman able to use that economic advantage, translate it into a larger army, and then be able to push back ever so slightly. Even though it doesn't look like that much of a difference in terms of gold mined. Remember, Hitman was mining with upkeep, and it was that additional expansion that allowed him to stay even while having a larger army out here on the battlefield. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.